Welcome everybody to Pivot Point of View, and I'm Becky Pearson, joined with Destri Millsap, and we're going to take this opportunity to dive into our clinics that we have planned this fall, and we are going to try something new, and we're going to try a two-day clinic, a two-day retreat in Hays, Kansas on October 20, let me make sure I have the right date, 26th and 27th. And it is going to expand on what we've already done in our one-day clinics. And so we're going to spend part of the day working on you, the rider, and addressing any issues that you have pain-wise. If you have knee pain, if you have back pain, hip pain, we'll dive in deep to that. If you aren't having pain and you just want to work on getting fitter, we're going to dive into that. So Destri's going to join us for this one, and my daughter Emma is going to join us as well. And so we're going to work on horsemanship because when we get on the horses, we have to be good horsemen and women to also accomplish our goals in the arena. And so we go over different things like how to handle a hot horse, teach you one rein stops, lateral flexions, collection. And it really ties a lot of things together for a lot of people. We do a lot of groundwork with them beforehand. And then I go over the different things that we need to do to keep our horses healthy and engaged. And so I teach you how to stretch your horses, teach you how to work their feet. I show you how to engage their core from the ground, and then Emma shows you how to engage their core from the saddle. And so we're also going to incorporate some faith-based stuff in there with Gimmie Jo Jansonius. She's going to join us as well. And so we're hoping to be able to bring together all areas of wellness. And so not only the physical side of things, the spiritual side of things, but then also we're going to talk about mental toughness and goal setting and really try to bring a lot of pieces of the puzzle together for everybody. So we're really excited to bring this to Triple Eight Equine in Hays.
I'm just so excited to see people in person and get to interact with them in their journey. And we've been doing the virtual thing quite a bit, and that's great. And we make a lot of great connections. But man, being in person and getting to meet different people and network and just to be face to face, get to know them, get to know their body. We're gonna get to work on you, work on your horse a little bit, and you get to work on yourself and just bring it all together. And the fellowship just sounds like a really fun time, and I just can't wait.
Yeah, and Triple Eight Equine is a beautiful facility. Has top-notch classrooms, has a great indoor arena. So, no matter the weather, it's going to be nice in there. So whether it's hot or cold, it's an insulated indoor arena, so it'll be great. They even have an outdoor arena, so that we'll have plenty of space for the horsemanship side of things or the groundwork side of things. And so we are very excited to work on this. And so we have quite a few people that they've talked about the clinics in the past and the things that they've gotten from the clinics. And I really do feel like it helps put a lot of pieces together. A lot of times you go to a clinic and you're looking for one little piece of the puzzle. And hopefully this will help you bring a few of the pieces of the puzzle together, because if your horse is hurting, they have behaviors. And if you are hurting, you compensate. And so hopefully we can get you out of pain, or at least working on some things to address your weaknesses, to address some tightness. And then how does that translate when you get on the horse? And so I'm going to brag on Emma a little bit. She's a great teacher, great at breaking things down for people. I think she honestly does even better job breaking it down for people than I do. So we're excited to have her again. She helped us last fall, or excuse me, this spring in a clinic, and she did a great job. And so I really hope people take advantage of this. And like Destry said, you know, we can work on you if you're having some back pain, neck pain. Um, we can bring the dry needles and do a little needling. We can do a little manual therapy on you. You know, whatever it takes. Kind of, I hope people treat this kind of like a spa day or spa weekend for them and their horse. So we really hope that it is something that people will value.
Yes, and like you said, I mean, and you don't have to be in pain or anything like that. I mean, if you're just looking to be your best and feel better and
Mhm.
work on any aspect of your game, whether it be the physical, the mental, the spiritual, your horse, all the things, it's going to be there for you. And we're going to do our best to help you reach your goals.
Yeah, for sure. So some of the people that have really enjoyed the clinics in the past, I've had people that had been in a bad wreck and you know, like horse fell on them while they were competing. They'd fractured some ribs, fractured a pelvis. And so they were getting back to competition. And so they were having some pain, maybe a little lack of confidence. They weren't sitting on their horse quite like they had been in the past. And by the end of the first day, that person had a lot less pain and she was sitting on her horse much better. Her horse um, you know, was much calmer afterwards. And so that was really fun to see. Another gal that she sent me a thank you note in the mail. It was fun to get. Her horse was kind of a fire breathing dragon at the beginning of the clinic, an older mare that had been competed on a lot. And she said, you know, she was an older gal and she said, you know, I am scared to death running to first barrel because I don't know what she's going to do. And that mare, by the time we got done with the one rein stops, and you know, she was dropping her head, and she was a little kitty instead of a, you know, a wild tiger. So that was fun as well. Some older gals, you know, that they feel like they're just needing more strength, more stability. They've found a lot of really good cues and a lot of good things from the clinics, just kind of motivating them to get stronger and get them working out more so that they can ride these high-powered horses. So, or if you just, you know, like we've talked, you know, you're just looking for another little piece of something that to bring things together. Maybe you have a horse that was injured and you're bringing them back, and you're afraid that you're going to re-injure them. We can help you with that as well. So give you kind of a guideline as far as, you know, what things to look for, where to palpate your horse to see if they are getting sore from return to work. And I have a great return to work program that we can give you as part of the clinic as well. So you know, give us a heads up as far as what you are wanting from the clinic, and we can help tailor the experience to be more for what you need.
I'm so excited to get to meet people, help them in their journey. That's why we started this. That's why we do this. No matter what you have going on, whether it's your horse, yourself, there might be something simple or there might be a little more to the journey that maybe you haven't been able to figure out yet. And man, we're just here to support you in any way. And this time, I mean, you know, you have both of us there, two people that can work on you. It's all inclusive. We're gonna work on you. We're gonna talk about the mental game, the spiritual game, and just, you know, try to build that championship mindset within all of us. I mean, we're all on the same journey. We're not saying that we're perfect or anything else. Man, it rejuvenates us as well to get to interact with people on their own journey up there too.
Absolutely. After a weekend clinic, I'm on cloud nine because honestly, it is really does for me brings everything together. And you know, I really hope that our virtual our people that have joined us for virtual coaching, I would love to see them at the clinic, to be able to meet them in person, get a feel for what's going on in their body. You know, hands-on, there's nothing that can replace that. You know, virtual is great, but really that one-on-one and really get to know you, get to know your horse. And, you know, we are just trying to help build a community of positive people that are out there trying to do our best every day. And we're just trying to get better every day. And so, you know, what can we do to help you accomplish that? And really, really excited about it. I think we have a great team assembled, with Destri and Gimmie Jo and Emma and I really feel like there's a lot of things that we can get to the bottom of, or at least help give you some direction, as far as, you know, if there's something else going on that we can't quite figure out that weekend, we aren't going to just send you on your way. We're going to try to help you the best that we can. So hopefully you guys can join us, watch all of our social media channels, the YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. We will have more information coming up on the Hayes Clinic very soon. We've been really busy on the rodeo trail, so I have to buckle down and get all that information out there so people can plan.
100%. What can people expect as far as like a daily schedule for the clinic? I mean, what do you expect day one when you show up, and what type of things are there as far as like getting getting your horse settled in, getting you settled in? What types of things are available?
What I have is that, you know, for people that are coming in Friday night, basically get settled in. We'll have like a meet and greet social hour, some appetizers for anybody coming in that Friday night, 5 to 10 p.m. Um, then Saturday morning, we're going to start off with cowboy coffee and breakfast. So all the meals are going to be included with this. And then after we kind of do that little morning meeting, we're going to get a morning message from Gimmie Jo. And then we're going to do breakout sessions. And so the breakout sessions are going to be with Destri doing rider fitness and myself doing horse health and Emma doing horsemanship. And so we're going to have three different groups, and you'll rotate between those three groups between 9:30 and 1 basically. And so we're going to spend some time with each one of us, basically about an hour at each one of those stations. And then we're going to get back together at 1:30 and we're going to do lunch. Obviously, if you're hungry in the meantime, we'll have some snacks and water and stuff like that. And while we talk over lunch, you know, we'll discuss different things like nutrition. And that'll be more of a casual conversation, more of our own experiences with that. And we do not have a nutritionist on staff with us yet. Maybe if there's a nutritionist that wants to join us, that'd be kind of fun. And then in the afternoon, my plan is to do an empowerment workshop where we sit down, we talk about your 1 year vision, we work on some personal development and some mindset. And then I'd like to have a little bit of a stretch and strengthen activity in the afternoon as a group. And then a little wrap it up session, roundtable discussion from about 4:30 to 5. So that's kind of my thinking on what the agenda is going to look like. We're going to have 2 days of that so we can dive in deeper into the horse part of things and the rider part of things. That is one thing that when we did the 1 day clinics, people really, you know, they said, boy, that's an awful lot for us to cover in 1 day. And thankfully, we've had some pretty small groups, so they were able to get very good one-on-one attention. But we're going to try a 2 day session, and we'll see how it goes. We can tweak it as we go. So, but that's kind of what the agenda in my mind is going to look like.
You know, just having a community to help you through the tough times, celebrate you through the good times is huge. And I was talking to my grandpa today and talking about, he started his own business and raised a family and all that stuff. And I asked him, I said, "Man, how did you do it? How did you just start your own business, know what to do, raise a family, all of that stuff?" And he only told me one thing. He said, "I had determination."
Mhm.
And that just hit me like a ton of bricks. I mean, determination to not really an end result, but through the entire journey to provide for his family, to run a successful business, and just that mindset piece. You can have all of the intangibles, all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the determination to push through the tough times, to work hard towards your goals, man, it just goes to waste. We see it all the time. And so now, you come to this deal with us, and you're going to have a bunch of people in your corner that want to help you. And it's not just Becky and I, it's the other people there at the clinic as well, all of us together, building that community to help everyone reach their goals. And that's what I love about rodeo. It's that way, whether you're at this clinic or the rodeo pen, like we talked about the Nebraska barrel races. I mean, everybody's just one big family and they all support each other. So it's a really cool thing about our sport.
Yeah, it's really fun when a couple people come together to the clinic, because you help hold each other accountable afterwards. And there's moments in the clinic where it does get a little emotional, if you're working through some things that have been hard times for you, and so it is really good to have somebody there checking on you. And that's what we hope with this group is that um, we can grow this community more and support each other more. And the goal setting that I use with this program is the exact same goal setting program that I've used for my business. And so you can tweak it to be for your business, you can tweak it to be for, rodeo goals, you can tweak it to be for, like personal goals. It's really pretty easy way to set your goals and then break them up into small chunks so that you can hit these small attainable milestones that eventually will lead you to your ultimate goal. So it's hopefully going to be very helpful for people, get you on the right path and get you connected with other like-minded people.
So don't be afraid to reach out to us with questions. Be watching our social media for everything. And man, we hope to see you in Hayes.
And if you'd like to host a clinic, if we aren't in your neck of the woods and you would like to host a clinic, reach out to us because we're always looking for different places to come and meet new people. So we'd love to come to your area.
Thank you all for listening, and we hope to see you in Hayes. And as always, make your health the pivot point to your success.